Hey y'all, Mr. Timms here. This is a video for the Chicago Electric Power Tools dual drum rotary rock tumbler. This is sold at Harbor Freight Tools. You can find it online. And what we've done is we've got it for our rock collection that me and Miss Timms have collected over the years, and we wanted to turn it into some smoothed out gemstones. Now, I've got one drum already running for a couple of days, and so I wanted to show you kind of what they look like after a couple of days. But this is basically all you get in the set. Now, I'm missing one drum. Let me find that for you. That's a little bit better. So with the dual drum, here's the second drum. Now that one's got rocks in it that we've already done for the course run. The way these work is they've got this top cap that comes there. They've got a washer, and I love showing y'all one-handed stuff. It takes two hands. This piece here, I'm gonna have to pry it up a little bit with my fingers. Gonna have to put it down. I gotta get a screwdriver and get that lid off because it's tight. Now I think as time goes on, I think these are going to loosen up, but I took a screwdriver and I popped that right off. And what you have now, top plate, this piece actually sits down in the drum. That's what makes it watertight. So I don't know that this drum has been opened at all. And a little bit more one-handed operation. There you go, pops open. You can see this is a rubber seal. That's a rubber bucket. Kind of rubber, hard plastic, all the way around. This one, we've got our first course run inside of it. And I'll be glad to show y'all what that's looking like after about, we've had about 29, 30 hours running on that. So this is what the tubs look like. It comes with extra V-belts over here. So I'm gonna, that's located right under this panel. And it sent 5 of those. So in the instructions over there, it kind of says that needs to be serviced. And so we're going to open up that and take a look at it while we're doing this video here. But while we're working on it, let's go ahead and see what it sounds like. This is one thing that was a little bit surprising to me when I got it. And you can run this with 1 canister on it or 2. It doesn't matter. Very simple operation. On off switch over here. Pretty long cord. I got it running up there. It's probably a 6-foot cord, maybe 5 foot cord. But let's listen to it. You see, that's the drive shaft here. This is just a this shaft is just on a ball bearing. See, I can stop it here. That's the actual one that took to the motor. I can pick this up at any time, and as you can see, a lot of the sound is coming from the motor and the mechanism, not so much the rock canister. Let's listen to it with the rock canister back on. So you can see where all that sound's coming from. Now I'm going to go in and we're going to take a look at that in just a minute. Let's turn it off so you can hear me talk, because I know y'all love to hear me talk. So the instructions are pretty good. It kind of gives you a general overview of rolling, tumbling rocks and doing the coarse, doing the fine, doing the polish, all that stuff. One accessory that I purchased from Harbor Freight are the different polishes. And as you can see here, I've already opened this one and used the that looks like some metallic burr. I'm not an expert on this. I hope I'm going to be. Polished pretty. It comes with 4 different levels that you'll use pre-polish. And so on the first run, it asked me to use about 2 tablespoons of the grit of this first course run. And you can see that it was about that full. And this is what I'm left with. So not enough to do a second run. So I'm glad I went ahead and bought 2 boxes here. So after we do this course run, we're going to see how that goes, how many days it's going to do. We're going to load this up with the next course run and then be running it because these rock tumblers, I did not realize this, they take quite a while. They take weeks to get a really nice smooth polished rock, gemstones, anything that you're doing. You can roll metal in there, you can roll brass in it. There's all. So I'm going to get this open right here and we're going to see what's inside that, see how that belt looks. Okay, so I took 3 of the screws out, swung the panel over, and you can see in here, there's your V-belt that they got you the replacements for. It's kind of hard to get a picture of it. This is the fan that cools the motor here, and we'll turn it on. You can see, looks like the majority of the noise is coming from this area, and I don't know what you're going to do to help that. So I'm actually going to put a few drops of lithium grease on these little turning points here and in here, just to kind of make it look good. We'll open up the rock tumbler and see this rock bucket. Miss Timms is here. She wants to see how it looks after a day. Okay, so we're going to open the canister. On a side note, put some lithium grease on it and listen to it now. A little bit better, so that's good. All right, Miss Timms, open it up. Let's see what we got inside there. All right, so it makes a big mess, but oh, they're starting to smooth out real nicely here. You can see this was a big jagged rock when we put that in there, so it's doing its job. What do you think, Mrs. Timms?
It feels really. If you saw these before, they didn't really look that pretty.
Yeah. Now these are pretty. These are kind of craggly still.
Yeah.
But they're starting to do good. I can feel. So we just pulled them out. They're starting to look good. They're starting to smooth down here. We're gonna dry them off. Take a look at them real quick, and then it suggested maybe another week, but that's pretty much the rock tumbler. If y'all got any questions or comments or anything to add, we're gonna do some more videos as we get a little more experience on this rock tumbler. Remember, at Harbor Freight, always use your coupons to buy your tools. And don't forget your free thing. And also, watch on this rock tumbler. They'll try to sell it on eBay or Amazon for a lot more than you can buy it at Harbor Freight. So, that's how I found this rock tumbler. It was on eBay. And then I said, wait a minute, that's a Chicago Electric Power Tools. That's a Harbor Freight thing. And so that's when, if you watched any of my other videos, you know that I shop at Harbor Freight a lot. Miss Timms, we're going to work on our rock collection. I will see everybody later. Thanks.